And with the Olympics winding down already on Friday, there's still time for a get-together with family and friends, Sochi style. Shaq Shackelford from The List discovered just how much Russia you could find under one roof in Tulsa.
Are Moscow mules part of your closing ceremony celebration?
That's really tasty.
Well, think again. The popular vodka ginger beer concoction is actually as American as Joss Christensen.
Now down to the bottom section, here's the double.
For the real deal, we head to Euromart, South Tulsa's Little Sochi, at this grocery gift shop. You can find everything from Russian candy and toys to Russian bears. Tatiana Zimlinskaya is from Russia and is excited that Tulsans are embracing her culture to host Olympic parties.
It just impressed me so much. It just like make me almost cry.
A list of right ways to spend your rubles. First, gotta have borscht.
It's a healthiest soup.
The beet-based soup is typically topped with sour cream and this Russian salt.
Not so much, less.
Less?
Less. Be brave.
Be brave? Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That's good. Okay. I was nervous. I was a little worried, but that's tasty.
Second, a European dumpling called pelmeni. Third, a meal in a glass called kvass.
You drink and you're not hungry. It's like root beer, but European.
Okay.
And finally, a little dance move.
I got food, I got beverage, I got entertainment. This is great. I love Russia.
Now you're ready to party. From Tulsa, with love. For more Olympic-themed party ideas, go to thelistshow.tv. For The List, I'm Shaq Shackelford.
Still to come on the Olympic Zone, Dr. Nancy Snyderman takes a trip to St. Petersburg's Hermitage Museum, but not to see this, to meet them. Plus,
I think probably a little bit more that way. I'm really sorry about that.
Find out why honor and integrity are so important in curling.
Good evening and welcome to the Olympic Zone, your source for all the behind-the-scenes news at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi. I'm Justin Wilfon. It's the perfect name for an Olympian, Gracie Gold. After already winning a bronze medal in the figure skating team event in Sochi, the ladies' competition is up next, and Gold will have her biggest fan in the stands watching, her twin sister, Carly. The Olympic Zone's Tanith Belbin has more on their story.
The Olympic Zone, brought to you by United, carrying the hopes of a nation for over 30 years.
Olympics, no problem. How about that for a debut? U.S. champion Gracie Gold.
A solitary figure on the ice, Gracie Gold's journey to Sochi has been anything but lonely.
I do have a twin sister, Carly. She's my best friend, and she's my biggest supporter, and I'm her biggest supporter, and we do everything together.
Growing up with a twin has been really fun. You always have someone to watch your back, and you're never lonely because you have someone always there with you.
We're such a good team together, the dynamic duo of the Gold sisters.
18-year-old Gracie and her fraternal twin Carly, also a competitive skater at the senior level, were born 40 minutes apart, but they've been practically inseparable ever since. Training together, living together, and traveling together.
It just starts even with just sort of planning like what you'll do at the trip, just sort of talking, and we pack together and we sort of get the house organized before we leave together. And then once we're there, wherever we're going, everything's together.
I think I help her stay grounded, stay true to herself, not let her get too carried away by everything that's going around her.
Gracie was the first of the Gold twins to take to the ice, and her Olympic dream began like so many others.
I started skating right after the 2002 Olympics, saw Sarah Hughes, and it was amazing. But 2006, when I watched Sasha Cohen, I fell in love with her short program, and I knew that that was my ultimate dream.
It's like a fairy tale. You know, you dream of this. Every day in training, you dream that something like this might happen to you.
Gracie's win at Nationals back in January set the stage for her Olympic debut.
Gracie Gold, here she is at the Olympics for the first time.
And although their mother, Denise, says the sisters have been competitive with each other since they were kids, there's no sign of that sibling rivalry here in Sochi.
I think Gracie's really capable of anything. As long as she sets her mind to it, anything can happen. I couldn't have asked for a better friend than Gracie.
And you can see Gracie Gold in the ladies competition, which kicks off tomorrow in Sochi.
I'm Nastia Lukin, 2008 all-around gymnastics gold medalist.
Yes, she's an Olympic champion.
Though I competed for the U.S., I was born in Russia. Now, I'm using my unique perspective to take you inside the Winter Games as both a visitor and a local. This is All Around Sochi. So today we're at the USA House with Matt Lauer, and we're here to do the most important thing, retail therapy. So who are we shopping for?
Kids, 12, 10, and 7. Boy, girl, boy. I think my son is probably your size.
Perfect.
My 12-year-old.
Or what about this?
Does it say women's? Because if I bring my son home something that's women's, that's it. Father-son relationship is over.
What if it doesn't say women's on it?
If it doesn't say women's on it, I can get away with that. It's a very fine line you walk with 12-year-old boys.
I'm not
Things
cool
are
enough for
either
them.
very cool or you've just ruined their lives. Ooh, more hats.
To see even more of our shopping trip, go to NBCOlympics.com/ozone.
And of course, you can follow all the Olympics information on our website. Just go to KJRH.com/Olympics. That'll take you to our Olympics page where you'll find everything you need to know, from the current medal count to all the news and information about what's happening in Sochi. There's even a link to let you see what athletes and reporters are tweeting from the games each day, and special reports from 2 News sports director Big Al Jerkins and anchor Caden McFarland. In a city like St. Petersburg, there's no shortage of sightseeing opportunities. It's Russia's culture capital and one of the most beautiful cities in the world. But as the Olympic Zone's Dr. Nancy Snyderman found out, sometimes the best sights are off the beaten path.
It may not technically be one of the 7 wonders of the world, but it comes close. The State Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg houses more than 3 million works of art and stands as a powerful symbol of this country's imperial past. Russia's royal families lived here and watched the revolution that would sweep them from power unfold on the square outside. But far from the priceless paintings and the public halls, there are other resident royals of the feline variety.
While people are upstairs looking at the artwork at the Hermitage, down here in the catacombs are the true trustees, the cats who live here. Some say the true treasures of the Hermitage.
Cats have roamed the vast cellars here for centuries, providing a crucial service, keeping the rats at bay. About 80 of them occupy a nest of rooms, looked after by devoted caretakers. Irina Popovits knows every one of her charges by name.
With such a large number of cats, they need a lot of food and care.
The staff here provides veterinary services and lots of love and attention. The Hermitage also serves as a safe haven from the sometimes mean streets of St. Petersburg, as Josephina here knows all too well.
Some people put her in a box and threw her in the river, and we rescued her.
Well, I'm glad they saved you from the river.
The Hermitage cats all are celebrities in their own right, with their own website, pet food sponsor, even their own holiday in March every year.
As long as the Hermitage stands, will there be cats? Конечно.
Of course. They are not just part of a beautiful tradition. They are doing an important job.
While outside the Russian winter may mean sub-zero temperatures, inside there's no shortage of cozy spots to patrol, to size up visitors, or just watch the day go by.
Well, a young man from Oklahoma is going for the gold. The nearest bobsled track is a long way from where Mickey Dollins grew up in Bartlesville. But after heading off to play football at SMU, he saw something on TV that changed his life, the 2010 Winter Olympics.
And I thought, hey, I'm a defensive lineman. I push things around. I'm strong. I'm fast. I'm going to try out for the bobsledding team.
While Mickey eventually made it all the way to the Olympic Training Center in New York State, this story has a sharper turn than anything on the bobsled track. I'll have Mickey's incredible story tonight on 2 News right after the Olympics. Still ahead here, we'll check in with Bob Costas for a preview of what's coming up tonight in NBC's primetime Olympic coverage.
The Olympic Zone, brought to you by Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Welcome back to the Olympic Zone. A night of Olympic firsts is ahead of us. Here's the now clear-eyed Bob Costas with a look at what you'll see in just a few minutes.
Hello again from Sochi. Coming up tonight in primetime, 18-year-old Michaela Schifrin of the United States made her Olympic debut in the giant slalom. She faced a field of big-name veterans that included downhill gold medalist Tina Maze. Freestyle skiers took to the halfpipe for the first time in Olympic history as American gold medal contenders David Wise and Torrin Yater-Wallace took their rivalry to the world stage. And bobsled continued, with the women taking to the sliding course for the first of 2 nights of competition. It's all coming up tonight in primetime from Sochi at the 22nd Olympic Winter Games.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's Olympic Zone. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 5 for 2 News Today, and join us right back here for another Olympic Zone tomorrow night at 6:30. Have a good night.